the only shirt I own. Today I'm going to talk to you about achieving my dream of living in China. Actually, my real dream is making movies. It doesn't matter where in the world I'm doing it.
The film industry is a cesspool of vermin.
I worked on some indie films in New York City years ago. That went nowhere. None of those films ever got distributed or even saw the light of day, which is slightly discouraging.
Crime and murder are the only pathways to success in the movie business.
Maybe you've heard of The Sopranos? I didn't work on that show, but I did work with some of these guys on a different movie. 𝗣𝘂𝗶𝗴 made the script supervisor cry. Although maybe it was Uncle Junior. Either way, both of them were pretty unpleasant to work with. We've all heard that saying, if you can make it there, you can make it anywhere. And I didn't make it there, so I had to move to China.
A country noted for its artistic support and free expression.
We scouted different areas of China for 10 years before we decided on Chongqing as the place to make our dreams come true.
Film people like to refer to a given location as an additional character in the movie. Chongqing is your drunken uncle trying to fill you full of baijiu on the way to school.
All kidding aside, the landscape here is just beautiful. So you're probably asking yourself now, what does Chongqing have to offer me in my production?
They say the mountains are high and the emperor is far away.
We have access to all kinds of resources here, including cool friends, time, and a beautiful natural scenery. We took advantage of all three the other day to shoot out by the river.
The Chinese are always eager to blow up balloons.
They say anyone can make a movie these days with cell phones or whatever, but that's not entirely true. You could have all the best equipment in the world, but if you don't have time to do it, that movie's not getting made. Even my commute, like back in New York, it was an hour one way. And here, I get to work at my desk. I'm already at work. I teach classes, I edit, I vlog, all right here. They have me chained to this desk.
In these troubled times, it's not safe to have her roaming free.
Money's important. That's how I buy all my fancy cheeses. But really, time is the commodity I value most. Because have you ever noticed how 20 minutes of work takes 3 hours to do somehow? 5 minutes of video footage takes all day to produce. All artists are economic mercenaries to some extent. We need to find the job that pays just enough while requiring very little work from us. And I'm very lucky to have found that here at the university. Not that I don't work hard for my students, I'm a really good teacher. You can ask them in English, because they can speak it. Peter and I are a good team, and we can produce a superhuman level of work together, but we can't actually make real movies, just the two of us. We need more people than that.
More people working together with a common goal results in box office success.
And we've been lucky to find a really great group of performers in the Chongqing Comedy Club. My other secret lifelong dream actually has been to be a comedian. So when we moved here and found this group, I was like, I better get up on that stage and make people laugh. And then I'll ask them all to be in my movies.
Her charismatic gravity is impossible to resist.
And beyond the comedians, there's just a really cool creative community here. They're the kind of people you can put in a Santa hat on a hot Chongqing day and convince them to do anything. I'm a worrier by nature, and I'm pretty much constantly freaking out that people aren't going to want to do our thing, or they're not having a good time, or whatever, and it's all my fault. But our friends are always happy to say yes, and in fact, on set, they're like, chill out, we're having a great time.
This Chinese man can be seen from outer space.
And it's great to get to collaborate with all these people. I have my weird ideas, but they also have their weird ideas. And then it's just another week at the Dream Factory. We're always looking for something different, visually too. So when we saw Chongqing, we needed to film it.
For centuries, many believed the full city was impossible to perceive without magical spectacles. Today, we call them 3D glasses.
The thing about me is, I get suspicious if life feels too easy. I need it to be a little bit difficult. That's why I've never moved to LA, actually. I don't trust a place where the weather's so nice all the time. But Chongqing, with its hills, that fits the bill. I didn't mean to rhyme. My friend assures me these are hills. I wanted to call them mountains, but I guess when we live so close to the Himalayas, these are not real mountains.
The Hollywood Hills must be CGI.
It looks so good here, and there's just so much to film that we'll be telling stories about it for years. It took us a while to get here, both, in linear time and also kind of spiritually, but it feels like living in Chongqing, all the pieces are really falling into place, and we're getting to do work that we really, really love. American dream, Chinese dream, we've all got dreams. And mine's happening right here in Chongqing. Cut. That's a wrap.